Hello, everyone. RBG Kingdom Kid here, back with some more Detective Pikachu Returns. In the previous video, we didn't really wrap up the case because the jewel went missing again. But now we're here at a research facility or whatever to learn more about the amber from an archaeologist. Someone who's specialized in that. Before we do that, we're going to do some side quests here. We meet again, detective. Remember me? Come on! Who are you again? Oh, come on. It's me, the quiz professor. Now let's get started. On today's Pokemon quiz. Answer the correct Pokemon, and I'll give you some fun trivia about the Pokemon and that Pokemon's reward. She was at the park in Ryme City, too. We're actually pretty busy now. Okay, question 1. Come on! What winged Pokemon has a round body and adorable eyes? Winged Pokemon. The correct Pokemon can be found close by, so get out there and find it. She's not listening at all. Well, if we happen to come across the answer, I guess we could tell her. Okay. I didn't talk to the Lotads, did I? Nope. Lotad. Leaf bobber. Lo. Those are Lotad. They're singing so cheerfully. Sorry to bother you when you're having so much fun, but do you mind if I ask you some questions? Lo.
Hey.
You three seem really happy. Think you're not bothered by the cold? Dad, no. They said a little cold snap like this is no problem when they can sing. Dad, no Dad. They want to hurry up and evolve because it's their dream to dance together. We should ask Flea Call at Hi Hat Cafe to join them then.
Hey.
Have you three always lived here? No. So you love it here because it's warm and has plenty of food. It's a shame the weather's like this now. No. Apparently they're just fine, but they're worried about the other Pokemon around here. You know the snow stops soon.
Tim, over here. Hey, Lotad. How does it feel to live your life floating on the water?
Lotad.
Wow, what a way to live.
Hey Tim, over here! Monferno, Fiery Tail, Burning Spirit. Mon! That's a Monferno. It probably lives around here. It doesn't look too happy. Mon! It doesn't like how cold it's gotten so suddenly. Do you mind if we ask you some questions? Mon?
Hey.
Can't you create fire, Monferno? I think that would help you deal with the cold. Mon. Oh, it's so cold that it's hard to heat up your flame. Mon. Says it might leave this area if this cold continues much longer. I guess it prefers warm places. I hope the weather gets better soon.
Hey.
Snowfall is pretty rare here, isn't it? Man. This is the first time you've ever seen snow here when it's not winter? When did the snow start? Monferno. A few days ago, it says. Right when some humans arrived. Clouds suddenly started to gather above the ruins and then it started to snow. It's really strange that the snow only falling around the ruins. Yeah, maybe we'll learn more if we pay them a visit. Some pink berries are growing here. Yeah, those are Nanba berries. Oh, sorry. exercise extreme caution.
Ursa.
Oh, it's an Ursaring. You don't see those back in Ryme City very often. You sure don't look happy, Ursaring. Something wrong.
Ursa.
Came all this way from a faraway bamboo forest with your Ursaring friend to look for food. But now your friend has been missing for days? I can see why it's worried. Let's help Ursaring search for its friend. Yeah, we may be in the middle of investigation, but I'm worried about the other Ursaring. Do you have any information that might help our search?
Ursa.
The last time you saw your friend was headed towards the ruins? Sounds like that other Ursaring may be inside then. Okay, we'll let you know when we find your friend.
Ursa.
Some red berries are growing here. Those look like Habon berries. I thought Ursaring was going to help us break the rock. And maybe he is, but for now... Ew, that was quite the hike. Hey, Tim, there are a lot of Pokemon here that I've never seen in the city. Yeah, same here. But that Ursaring we saw just outside isn't native to this area. Maybe it came here looking for food. Say, where's Gordon anyway? Huh? Yeah, it looks like someone's here. Oh, that's...
Oh, what are you doing here?
Chris Honor, Professor Gordman's assistant. Matchlocks, Gary enthusiast.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt you during your work, Chris. My name is Rachel, and this is Tim. I'm a student at Professor Gordon's, and Tim here also attends Ryme University. Oh, you're students. What brings you all the way out here? There's something we want to ask Professor Gordon about. We were hoping to talk to him. The professor? Oh, dear. He entered the ruins 2 days ago, and well, as you can see, he hasn't come back. Yet. Huh? Ugh. Ugh. Sorry, I got like stuck in my nose or something. Whoa, what are you saying? The professor is always like this. He's absolutely obsessed with his research in the ruins. I'm pretty sure he's deep inside them right now with his partner Slowpoke. As much as I wish I could check on him, there's some kind of trick to opening the door to the ruins. You have to trip some sort of mechanism to open it, but I can't figure it out. He usually makes it back without issue. I'm sure he's fine. Hey, in case you haven't noticed, it's freezing! Can you really afford to be so carefree about this? I guess we have to figure out how to use the mechanism if we want to meet Gordon. Okay, Chris. We'll look for Professor Gordon and his Slowpoke. You? I'm not sure that's the best idea. Don't worry. Tim and Pikachu are detectives, famous all over Ryme City. Oh, you're that Tim, the great detective. In that case, I'm a lot less worried. Okay, I'll leave the search for the Professor and Slowpoke to you. Just don't push yourself too hard. Right. First, we'll investigate the entrance to the ruins. I won't be much help if I'm looking at the same things you are. I'll go look around the perimeter of the ruins. Thanks. Okay, let's start investigating that entrance. Some blueberries growing here. I think those are Koba berries.
Munch, munch.
Munchlack appears to be Chris's partner.
Munch.
Ask you anything, huh? Don't mind if we do.
Hey,
What are you doing here?
Man.
He says he's helping Chris. What sort of help do you do?
Munch, munch.
Your job is to eat a lot so there aren't no leftovers at the end of the day. Sounds like he's just a glutton.
Hey,
What's Gordon's partner Slowpoke like? Man. So Slowpoke's always on with the big man. It must mean Professor Gordon. Munch. Munch. Slowpoke is really nice. He sometimes lets you eat his tail. His tail's sweet and delicious? Seems like Slowpoke is pretty generous. Thanks again, Tim. Just let me know if there's anything I could do to help.
Excuse me?
What are you doing here, Chris? I'm helping with the professor's research. I set up camp, search around the outside the ruins, stuff like that. It's not uncommon for me to lose contact with the professor like this. But if I stop working just because he's disappeared, I'll get in trouble with him later. Sounds pretty rough. Oh, I'm used to it by now. About all I can do at the moment is cook up some curry and wait for him. And there are so many berries growing around here. It's a great chance to try out different flavors. I'm not sure if the professor's too independent or if this guy's too easygoing. But either way, they seem to have make a good pair.
Tim!
Yes.
Professor has several assistants, but I heard that Chris is most skilled. If even he can't figure out how to open the door to the ruins, it might be pretty difficult. I believe in you, Tim. Now let's figure out the trick to opening that door so we can go see the professor.
Hey, Munchlax. Is it true that you eat your own weight in food every day?
Yeah? So what?
It must be hard on Chris.
Well, there's a Swalloon. Swalloon. Finds safety in swaddling. It's a Swalloon. Looks like it didn't go home because it's too cold to move. Let's give it the clothes we got from Fanny. Swalloon. Looks so happier now, even though it looks exactly the same. Doesn't look like he's wearing anything different. Now you can get back to Lufani, right? Seems really worried about you. Should hurry home, okay? Swalloon. Alright, that's one. Eldegoss has thick cotton fur. Eldegoss. Sure is a fluffy Pokemon. What do you suppose it grows on this tree?
Let me see. Whoa!
It's a Persimmon. Oh, a Persimmon was in this tree. It's me. You woke you up from your nap? Sorry about that. Pass. It's been nosy around here lately because of all the strange visitors. Is it talking about Professor and Chris? Maybe. Let's ask for more details. Pass.
Hey,
Do you live here, Persimmon? Simi. Apparently, Persimmon and its troops have lived here a long time. Says they never have to worry about food because so many berries grow around here. So this is a pretty easy place to live, I guess. Passe. Says it's been seeing humans around here recently. Recently? Were there no humans here before? Pass. Humans used to live here a long time ago, but now they're a rare sight. And it only knew that humans used to live here because that's what its grandfather told it. If humans once lived here, it must have been a really long time ago. Alright, nothing more out here. Hold on a second. I just want to make sure I don't think I passed the Pokemon. that she talked about beforehand. Yeah, you can see a Passimian up there too. Oh, wait, it might be Rowlett here. It's Rowlett! This Pokemon has adorable eyes and round body. Just like the quiz professor said. You think she was talking about this Pokemon? She must have been. Okay, let's go back to the professor and tell her what we found. Router? Yeah, I'll be honest, I kind of forgot the clues. Like, I know something with round, and I'm like, I forgot that we saw a Rowlett here, so making sure everything's working good, because for some reason, before I started recording, my mic wasn't working, so. Oh, hello, detective. I figured out the answer. Yes, it's Rowlett. Bingo. That's it. Maybe I gave you too many hits. Cano! Rowlett are nocturnal. During the day, they stay still and photosynthesize. When they hunt, they silently sneak up on their prey and attack with a fierce kicks. Well, we didn't meet at night then. We might have learned about those sneak attacks the hard way. On to question number 2. Cano? What Pokemon has a blocky body, impressive jaws, and will shock you if you touch it? Blocky body. Is it really a Pokemon like that? Maybe it's an electric type Pokemon. I guess we could keep an eye out for it. It's freaking Charge-a-Bug. It's literally right there too by the Rowlett. I'm also gonna just double back all the way as far as I can go this way. I mean, I guess I do remember I can't go that far because they'll be like, hey Tim, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, so I can't go that far. Charge. Oh, you look just like what that quiz professor described. Yeah, she must have been talking about Charge-a-Bug. Charge. Oh, it's nothing important. Sorry if we startled you. Anyway, now that we know the answer, let's go tell her. The next one's probably going to be Eldegoss then. Hi, detective. Judging by the look in your face, you found the answer. Yep, the answer is Charge-a-Bug. Exactly. Good job. Cano! Charge-a-Bug eat fallen leaves and convert them into electricity. And they can store that electricity just like a battery. Seems like they'd be pretty useful Pokemon to have in the great outdoors. If only certain Pikachu had that talent. Hey, Tim. You know I can hear you, right? That's a new, thing for him. And now for question number 3. This is the last one. Cano? What Pokemon is soft and fluffy all over? The last question is really vague. Just find the fluffiest Pokemon around these ruins. Soft and fluffy, huh? I wonder if anyone can beat this fine fur coat of mine. Yep, I was right. It's Eldegoss. I think the hint about these quiz Pokemon is that you rarely, like, whenever you first go to them, like, oh, look at that Pokemon, and then that's it. It's Eldegoss. It's really fluffy. Eldegoss. Eldy. That is an impressive amount of fluff. Eldegoss has to be the answer to the quiz professor's question. Alright then, let's go back and tell the answer. So I'm assuming the Swaloons and some of the other Pokemon that I'm waiting on are in the ruins. So, detective, have you identified the fluffiest fluffster around the ruins? Yes, of course. The answer is Eldegoss. Yes, that's correct. Didn't you just want to give it a big hug? Cano! By the way, Eldegoss's cotton is used as material for all sorts of clothing. And not only that, the seeds attached to its cotton are highly nutritious for Pokemon. It really is an amazing Pokemon. Not only cute, but helpful as well. Cute and helpful. Is there anything you can't do? Our daily lives really are improved by so many different Pokemon helping us out. Well, that's it for today's quiz. I hope you're looking forward to the next time we meet. Cano! I've got a feeling we're gonna keep right into her. Yes, well, please go easy on us, okay?
Hey,
Okay, let's take a good close look and figure out what sort of mechanism we're working with. Careful not to miss any details. Yeah, I know. Let's see. Where should we look first?
Investigating ancient ruins feels like a real adventure, doesn't it?
This tile right here has the design carved into it. What do you suppose this design means? I have no idea. I'm not an archaeologist. Fair enough. Might have meant something to Gordon, though. I wonder. They're faint, but I can see footprints on these trees. Just by the shape. Say these are human. Not sure if they're Gordon's, though. So I must have climbed this tree. Why would they do that? Huh? There's some sort of picture on the door. Yeah, must be some kind of relief. Looks like a person holding up a Pokémon. Yeah, it does. Do you think it's a clue about the mechanism?
Okay.
I think we checked everything that stands out. Yeah, we just gave the place a quick glance, but I think we've got plenty to work with now. Well, they looked all around the door, but we still don't know how to open it. Looks like Chris was right. It won't open unless we activate some sort of mechanism. What's the mechanism to get this door open? Even after investigating the area, we still can't figure that out. Makes sense. We're not all archaeology experts after all. I think we should use our own methods to solve this. What do you mean? Our detective skills. You know, conducting investigations, interviewing witnesses, all that jazz. Chris might know more about the ruins. And maybe someone saw Gordon open the door. But who? Oh, you mean the Pokemon who live here? Exactly. Let's go interview witnesses and see if we can round up clues. Oh, just interview the Pokemon? Oh, look at that. I almost want to bury my... Oh, that's not for... Hey, Tim, you got a fluffy friend right by your side, remember? Oh, let's ask Passimian. Passa.
Hey,
You see a human around here with a slowpoke? Passai. You saw a human doing something in front of the ruins while you were at the tree. What was he doing, the human? Pass. He's trying to lift Slowpoke up in front of the door. But Slowpoke's too heavy to lift, so the human started climbing up a tree instead? But Simeon also says it was laughing its head off watching them. The professor climbed a tree. What in the world is he up to? I'm really curious about what Passimian told us. You mean about Gordon climbing a tree before he entered the ruins? He must have had a reason. Passimian also said the professor tried to lift up Slowpoke, right? Remember, the relief on the door also depicted someone holding up a Pokemon. Do you think there's something on top of the door? It sure sounds plausible. Let's go look up there.
all right then. Just a little climb, no problem. Oh, finally made it.
Anything up there?
Let me catch my breath first. That's no way to treat a Pokémon. This tile has the same design as the one down there.
What'd you see on top of the door? It was a tile, the same design as the one on the ground by the door. Same design? Let's think back over what we know. Gordon climbed the tree before entering the ruins. Yeah, it must have been to open the door. Right, so it's gotta be some sort of key or switch to open it. Have you seen anything that fits that description? Let's see. Something like a key or a switch. A tile with a unique design. It's gotta be that tile with a unique design. You could see that being a switch to open the door. Right, I think that's pretty likely. Okay, I'll try stepping on it. Ah, felt something. Sank down a bit when I pressed on it. It's definitely a switch then, but the door still won't budge. There must be some other way to open the door. Try to deduce how, Tim. Well, you gotta have both of the switches pressed. Did you figure out how to open up the door? Well, gee, I wonder. Is it blank square number 1 over here? Is it blank square number 3? Or is it literally this one? Press both switches. The 2 tiles may be switches that control the door. Both tiles are pressed, the door may open.
Oh,
There are 2 switches with the same design. One above the door and one below the door. Maybe the door will open if we press them both. So you think Gordon climbed the tree to press the switch above the door? Yeah, and yet Slowpoke pressed the one below. Then maybe all we gotta do is press both switches at once. Let's try it out. Really talk about baby's first, like deductions or something. Okay, let's press both switches at once. You can press the one down here, Tim. I'll get the one on top. Thanks, Pikachu. I know I volunteered, but climbing that tree is actually pretty tough. What do I have to...
Gotta climb up again.
Do I gotta do the...
okay,
Nope.
Pikachu. You press that one.
I thought I had to do like the
Yep. Leave it to me.
QTAs again. He's not heavy enough. Oh, never mind.
Yes!
All right, now we can go inside. Let's go find the professor. Ba-ba-ba-bam, bum, ba-ba-ba-ba-da. This is what the ruins are like inside. Why is it so cold? Yeah, it's freezing here too. What's going on? I know it's snowing outside. This really feels unnatural. Snow outside, ice inside. Bet there's a connection. Do you think the professor's alright after 2 whole days in here? I hope so. We should probably hurry. I'm not sure what we'll find here, so I'll go scout ahead. Thanks, Tim. Okay, let's go find Gordon. Looks like there are 3 different ways to go. Which way do you think the professor went? Well, Slowpoke's right there. Hey, here's a crystal. This rock seems a little different from the others. Yeah, it's definitely got a pretty strange shape. What do you suppose it's doing here? It's a crystal, and that's frozen, so we can't go that way. Well, let's go to the straight one first, then. There's something on the floor. It's a brand new handkerchief. Trevor Gordon? Professor Gordon's name is embroidered on it. So it's Gordon's handkerchief, eh? Professor Gordon's handkerchief. The fact that we found the professor's handkerchief here he must have came to this room. Yeah, but I don't see Gordon anywhere. Where do you think he went? We might be able to find more clues about that. Let's investigate this area carefully. This is the only spot where snow is piled up like this. There's a hole in the ceiling. Maybe must have blown in from there. You're right. No wonder it's so cold. Wait, does that mean we could have just gotten in through the ceiling? Don't look at me. I didn't see it when I was up there. Besides, it would have been really tough to get down through that hole safely. True. It's not like we bought a rope or anything. This looks like a statue of Passimian. a weird pose. It's almost like it's offering something. Yeah, now that you mention it, that is strange. I wonder if there's some special meaning to it. Also, the statue has a slight scent to it. Really? I don't smell anything. That's why I was wondering. It's like, I probably have to give each of these statues a specific berry. That's because Pokemon are more sensitive to smell. It's faint, but I can smell something sweet. So I need to give that one a sweet one then, huh? It's a singing statue. Singing this statue makes my eyes hurt. You know, like when you take a big whiff of something spicy. So that one's a spicy. There's footprints all over the floor. It looks like someone's walking all around. Some seem to be heading towards the wall, and others looks like they're leaving the room. Or must have gone in and out of this room several times. There's so many footprints all over the place. I can't tell which way the professor went. Singing statue. There's a sour smell coming from this statue. Sour smell. This wall looks different from the others. Yeah, there's a relief of Aegis carved into it. What in the world could it mean? Hey Tim, look at the floor. What? What about it? They look like human footprints from the size. I guess they were made by an adult male. You're right. There's something weird about these footprints. I'll say, the tip of the last footprint is cut off by the wall. It's almost like the wall was made after the footprints were left here. It doesn't seem possible, though, does it? What could have happened here?
Okay, let's start deducing.
Where could Gordon have gone? Let's think about this together. He left the ruins. The trail footprints can also be seen heading towards the entrance. The professor may have finished his research and left the ruins. He went to the restroom. Maybe the professor left to the restroom. Could have gotten out his handkerchief to wash his hands afterwards, but dropped it on his way out. He went along the path beyond the wall. Doesn't make sense for a footprint to be cut off by a wall. Maybe the wall is actually a moving door like the entrance to the ruins.
Oh,
Maybe the path ends past the relief of Aegis, and the relief could have blocked off the path that the professor had already gone through. Does that seem possible to you? The entrance to the ruins was closed shut, even though we know Gordon opened it. It's possible the relief is also an entrance, and it's also closed shut after Gordon walked through it. If that's the case, maybe there's another mechanism that'll move this relief. Yeah, we just gotta figure out what it is. Now we need to investigate how to figure out what kind of mechanism controls this Aegis/wall. How do we do that? There's a unique design on the switches that open the entrance. So that same design might be used inside the ruins too. Not necessarily. We have no reason to think that same type of mechanism is being used here. That doesn't mean there aren't any visual clues here. Visual clues, huh? For now, let's just look around the ruins for anything that seems unusual. And think about the mechanism afterwards. Alright. Oh, give me 1 second here, guys. 1 sec. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, let's go back. Alright. So we're done here for now, so let's go. Well, actually, can I actually tuck that bronze on? Oh, well, here we go. Here's another saloon. There's a saloon. It's so cold. Man. It's practically frozen. Must be too cold to walk back home. Quick, let's give it the clothes that Leafani gave us. Saloon! Alright, looks much better now. Your mother's worried about you, so you should hurry home. Swat. Saloon! Alright, we found both Saloon. Want to head back now to make sure they made it home safe and sound? Yeah. Okay, let's go. I mean, I kind of like that they let's take us by being what's going to say because we're going to have to walk all the way back there anyway. It looks like both the Saloon got back safely. Saloon. It's thanking us for delivering the leaf clothes. You're very welcome. Saloon. Glad to see you both look okay. Now don't go worrying Leaf Fanny too much, alright? Alright, gotta find accessories. And even though it's not a quest, we should help break the... We should help that professor guy break that boulder if we can. I'm gonna assume maybe Crustle is what's gonna help with that. I don't know, maybe whatever Pokemon we take with us will do that. We'll see.
Well...
Whoa, Vice. Looks like we can't go any further this way. Yeah, there's no way I can get through a wall this thick. Just barely see through the other side, though. Really, let me take a look. Yeah, there's definitely something there.
I see something moving.
Looks like a suspicious shadow. I'm curious to know what it is, but we should look into it later.
Yeah. Let's come back another time. Wait, what?
Slowpoke. Concentrating deliciousness to the tip of the tail.
Huh?
Is this the professor's partner, Slowpoke?
Slowpoke.
Easy there, Slowpoke. We're not your partner.
Slow.
He thought Mr. Go was back, and now he's disappointed. He calls Mr. Gordon Mr. Go, huh? That's cute. Hey, Tim. Looks like his feet are frozen solid. I think he's stuck. Yeah, we can't leave him like this. But what can we do to help? What if we ask Rachel for help, and then we try pulling him out together? Sounds like a plan. This is Professor Gordon Slowpoke, right? Yeah, I think so. But why is he frozen? We gotta help him quick. It wouldn't be easy with ice this solid.
Slowpoke.
Don't worry, we'll pull you free.
3, 2.
Almost there!
Ow.
Little help here?
Oh.
Not funny, Rachel.
Come on, quit playing around. Wait, huh? Uh-oh. Isn't this Slowpoke's tail? Hey, are you okay?
Slow.
Yeah, it grows back like that.
I see. Your tail really grows back fast.
Slowpoke. Slowpoke.
I can keep this? Don't mind if I do.
Slowpoke. Slow.
Looks like we managed to get him free. Thank goodness. It says thank you for rescuing him. I really gotta get help. They're heavier than you look. Did Slowpoke give you his tail just now, Pikachu? Yeah. Don't you think Slowpoke tails are good eats? You can't help but smile when you sink your teeth into one. Huh? You don't say. How'd you end up frozen anyway?
Slow.
It happens so suddenly that you're not so sure. What about your partner Gordon? Where's he?
Slow.
You were asleep until just now, so you don't know? I wish I was that carefree. Well, that's too bad. So then what do you remember, Slowpoke? Can you tell us anything at all?
Slow.
Hey,
Just to confirm, you're Gordon's partner Pokemon, right?
Slowpoke.
Just as we thought. So you came here to help with Gordon's research. And he always brings you along on all his research trips, eh?
Slow.
What sort of things do you do to help the professor?
Slow.
You're good at spraying water, eh? How's that helpful to Gordon? Sure there's ways.
Slow.
Oh, I see. Gordon brings you along instead of bringing a canteen. That's a choice. Can you tell us what happened when you got frozen?
Slow.
Apparently Episode Sully was already frozen by the time he noticed anything was wrong. What was the professor up to when he got frozen?
Slow.
He says that Gordon had gone off somewhere. Now when Slowpoke tried to fall, that's when he got frozen.
Slow.
He says he sat here wondering what to do until he fell asleep. Hard to believe he managed to sleep for 2 days in a place this cold.
hey,
Was Gordon with you when you entered this room?
Slow.
Okay, so that they were together at that point. Where did you and the professor get separated?
Slowpoke.
Right after they reached this room. Gordon told Slowpoke to use his wire to wash the dust off a mural. And when Slowpoke did that, Gordon suddenly noticed something and rushed out of the room.
Slow.
A bit later, Gordon called out in surprise from the next room. And then there was a rumbling rocky sound. Slowpoke tried to hurry and catch up, but that's when he got frozen.
Slow.
Right after he got frozen, you heard that rumble again.
Slow.
So you heard that rumble sound twice, eh, Slowpoke? Do you have any idea what Gordon might have noticed?
No, I can't fucking see. Slow.
No dice, huh? The murals in this room are really big. Yeah, I bet there's a clue hidden somewhere in these murals. Thanks for all that info, Slowpoke. You've been a huge help.
Slow.
That conversation just sounded like a bunch of Pika-Pikas and Slows to me. Still, they talked for a pretty long time. What were they talking about? Could you understand them, Tim? What? No, of course I can't understand them. Alright then, I'm gonna stay here for a while and look after Slowpoke. I want to. Oh my god! I need to get some water. I want to I want to at least make sure he's okay. He was stuck in that ice for 2 days after all. Got it. Thanks, Rachel. In that case, let's go back to our investigation. According to Slowpoke, Gordon notices something when he was looking at these murals. And these murals must hold the key to find the professor's whereabouts. Better take a close look at them.
Yes.
Slowpoke okay? I think he's hungry, but otherwise seems fine. Gave him some of my lunch and he perked right up. I'll take care of Slowpoke. He's just focused on finding the professor.
Slowpoke. Slow.
Pretty desperate to find Gordon, aren't you? I get that you're worried, but you gotta really take it easy for a bit. You've had a rough couple of days yourself.
Slow.
Ah, it's a meteorite. A minior. Fallen star. Oh, minior. Huh? Is this Pokemon trying to tell us something? Yeah. Minior says it wants to go back home. Where's its home? Minior lived up in the ore zone there. They fall down to the ground when their shells get too heavy. Wow, it's high up, huh? If we have to get rid of its shell, do you think you can make it back up there? I wonder if we can find a Pokemon powerful enough to break its shell. So these are the mirrors the professor was looking at. They both depict... Oh my god. I don't know why. My throat's just like a little bit... I don't want to say parched, but it's like, ah. They both depict Passimian. Yeah. But how do we know which of these two mirrors he was actually looking at? Maybe look at both of them. Either way, we'll have to give them each a thorough inspection. Professor Gordon noticed something was looking at these murals. Should check them out as well. Make sure not to miss any details. Okay, where should we look first? This Passimian has a pretty strained expression. Oh yeah, just like it ate something sour. Yep, no other way to interpret that face. Looks like a Passimian's pose. It's holding a berry. You're right, it's got a blueberry. Blueberry. I don't think there's anything to see on this mural. Yeah, I think we're finished here. Let's go investigate somewhere else. There's a pretty huge hunk of ice. I know it's cold in here and all, but could something like this really have formed naturally? Seems kind of suspicious. Professor Gordon noticed something when he was looking at these murals. Should check them out as well. Make sure not to miss any details. Okay, where should we look first? Look at this Passimian's face. It seems happy. Looks like my face when I was just eating something sweet. Look at that Passimian pose. It's holding a berry. You're right, it's got a yellow berry. The other one had a blueberry, but this one's yellow. Don't think there's anything else to see in this mural. Yeah, I think we're finished here. Let's go investigate somewhere else. This wall's more frozen than the others. If you look closely, it seems like there's another mural in the middle wall too. With all the ice in the way, we can't see what the mural's depicting. If we want to see this mural, we're going to have to do something about all this ice first. I wonder what's drawn here.
Okay, let's start deducing.
Oh. You figure out how we can get past the egg slash relief. Freeze the middle statue. The middle mural is frozen, but the middle statue isn't. Maybe we can activate the mechanism by freezing the middle statue. Change the statue's expressions. Maybe we can activate the mechanism by changing the statue's expression to match the ones on the mural. Have the statue hold berries. Maybe we can activate the mechanism by having the statue hold the same berries that the Passimian and the mural are holding.
Oh!
Well, if we have the statues hold the same berries as the Passimian and the murals. You know how both the statues and murals depict Passimian? That makes me think they're both connected to the mechanism. Passimian and the murals aren't holding berries, but the Passimian statues aren't. Oh, whatever. So I think we need to make the statues match the murals. Oh, I get what you're saying. You could probably pull that off by placing berries on the statues. The statues look like they're perfectly posed for holding berries too. There's just one problem though. Yeah, each mural depicts a different berry. Exactly, which probably means we need to give each of these three statues a different berry. But what berry are we supposed to give to which statue? What berry should we place on the statue to the left? I think it's only natural to assume that the leftmost mural and statue correspond to each other. And the mural depicts a yellow berry and a happy persimmon. I bet that persimmon's expression is a clue about the flavor. Could be smiling because it ate something sweet? Exactly what I was thinking. Which means we need to place a sweet yellow berry on the statue. Okay, let's go find a berry that ticks those boxes. What berry should we place on the statue to the right? But the answer is in the rightmost mural. The mural on the right depicts a blueberry and a persimmon with a puckered up face. I'm sure that's the face of someone makes when they've just eaten something sour. Which means that the answer is gotta be a sour blueberry. Let's go find a berry that ticks those boxes, Tim. What berry should we place in the middle statue? Couldn't examine the middle mural because it was frozen over. We've gotta figure out what to do about that ice first. I don't think there's anything we can do to get rid of the ice that thick. True. In that case, we should get some help from a Pokémon. Yeah, there are lots of Pokemon outside the ruins. Let's go ask the Pokemon if any of them can help.
Oh!
If we want to get further into ruins, we have to gather the berries depicted in the murals. Right. You need a sour berry that's blue and a sweet berry that's yellow. The colors we can see, so that's pretty easy. But what about the flavors? Even I don't know what every berry tastes like. Guess I'll just have to try them all. What? You're gonna eat them? That's the fast way to get the info we need, right? I guess. Just don't make yourself sick, okay? Don't worry. We Pokemon love berries. Alright, Tim. Now we've got a plan. Let's go get those berries.
Slow.
Alright, they're saying the exact same thing. Well, the one in the middle is a spicy one then, so... Cleffa. Innocent little star tot. Clef. Oh, well, I didn't expect to find a Cleffa here. Cleffa looks pretty surprised to be found, too. There's some yellow berries growing here. Those look like Suka berries, right? Here, let me taste one to make sure. I know this sweet, delicious flavor anywhere. These are 100% Suka berries. Sweet yellow berries, eh? There wasn't a berry over here, was there? Oh, there was. So some blue berries growing here. Let's see what they taste like. They're hard and bitter, too. Oh, these are definitely Koba berries. Bitter, not really sour. If I need a glass of water. Are you okay, Pikachu? Yeah, I don't think it was that berry. I think the berry that I'm looking for the sour one is the one that's by the Lotads. Oh, it's another Cleffa. It's Cleffa. See me looking all over the place. What are you up to? Cleffa. Clef. You're playing hide and seek with your friends, but you can't find them. Must be hard being the seeker in a huge area like this. Cleffa. What? Help you search for them? We're in the middle of investigation. Play hide and seek with you some other time. Cleffa. You have other plans after this. Not this way you'll be late. Come on, we can help out in a little, can't we? Yeah, I guess we can keep an eye out while we're investigating the place. Cleffa. Got 3 friends to find, eh? Got it. We'll let you know if we find them. Cleffa. Sit tight, we're still searching for the other Cleffa. Oh, let's go get that one. Found you. You're one of the Cleffa playing hide and seek, aren't you? Clef? Your buddy asked us to help find you. Clef. You thought no one would find you here, eh? Don't you have other plans after this? You should head back. Clef. This one's probably the spicy one that we'll need in the middle. There's definitely some red berries growing here. These look like Hanba berries. Let's give them a taste test. This is a unique bitter taste. Yep, these are definitely Hanba berries. So Hanba berries are red and bitter. Got it. Personally, I'd rather grab a coffee if I'm craving something bitter. There's some pink berries growing here. I think these are Namba berries. As for the taste, yep, no mistaking this sweet flavor. Definitely Namba berries. God, Namba berries are pink and sweet. Kinda want to eat another one. There's some yellow berries growing here. Pretty sure those are peanut berries. Here, let me taste one for you. The skin is sour, but the fruit inside has that iconic spicy flavor. Peanut berries are yellow, sour, and spicy. Noted. So they're spicy, huh? I think they taste bad, but the two flavors have a pretty delectable balance going on.
Okay, let's start deducing.
We have found you, Cleffa. Clef? Cleffa looking at you asked us for helping find all of you. Clef. You thought no one would find you here. Don't understand the observational powers of a great detective. Got some other plans after this, right? Come on, it's time to go home. Clef. Some blueberries growing here. I think those might be yacha berries. Let me give them a taste. Oh, they're so sour. The aftertaste is really refreshing. Yep, these are definitely yacha berries. There's no mistaking that sourness. Blueberries are sour. So we had to start deducing before we even gotten this one, so. Sure got a lot of berries, Tim. Aren't there any other berry trees around here? I'm not sure. Why don't you ask Chris? He's been here this whole time, so I bet he knows more about this place than we do. You're right. Chris probably knows this area pretty well.
Okay, let's start deducing.
Oh, probably like deduce the yellow one.
Okay, let's start deducing.
Yeah. Oh, and this one too, huh? Which berry should we place to the statue to the left? Figure out which berry is yellow and sweet. The sweet yellow sacha berry. Sweet pink namba berry. If the berry needs to be sweet and yellow, then I think we need a suka berry. Makes sense. The suka berry's color and flavors are exactly what we're looking for. Okay, let's bring one to the statue. Which berry should we place to the statue to the right? Do you know which berry is blue and sour? Sour blue yacha berry. Yacha berries are sour and blue, so the flavor both matches. Color matches. It's supposed to be blue and or sour berry. I think we need a yacha berry. Yep, if it checks all the boxes, it's gotta be right. Okay, let's take one to the statue.
Hey,
Oh, I guess I just grabbed them off screen. Huh, so the clef is not all the way over here. Could be Mom Furno can remove the ice. Can I ask you some questions? Mon.
hey,
Do you know what berries can be found here? Man. Says there are pink berries growing on a tree it always plays in. Do you mean the tree right next to you? Is that where you play? Furno. Gotcha. What do pink berries taste like? Mon. That's sweet, huh? Sounds like you really love them. I like sweet berries too.
hey,
So tell us, what are you good at particularly? Man. When it comes to spewing fire, no one can beat you. So I'm pretty confident of that. Come on, Fern. Whoa, that's hot. Guess that chat cheered it up a little.
Hey.
No? Hello. Hello.
Hey.
What couldn't you tell us about the berries around here? Hello. You can find 2 different kinds of berries right by this pond. They probably fall from the 2 trees near the pond. Hello. One kind is a sour blueberry. Hello, Dad. And it sounds like the other is yellow and has a sour spicy flavor. Loda. Oh no, don't worry, Lotad. We're not here to steal your berries.
Hey.
What are you particularly good at? Lotad. Singing and swinging, huh? They're good swimmers too. Lolo. Sometimes they even give rides to other Pokemon here. They do have nice big leaves for that. You can see that they'll be able to swim with a Pokemon and hit you right on top. No, it's not Lotad. I mean, it could be Monferno, but I don't know if they want the fire. And I don't know if, like, I don't think Fanny will be able to help.
Well.
Oh, it's probably the Crustle inside. That's probably the case. It's gotta be the Crustle inside. The thing says I can't talk to. We got one more to find for you, right? Is there something you wanted to ask?
Excuse me?
Do you know anything about the berry trees that grow around here? Yeah, I went around and explored a bit while waiting for the professor. There are lots of different berries here. Habana berry, Namba berries, peanut berries. It's a shame that there aren't any tomato berries, though. Tomato berries? Yeah, they're spicy red berries. The professor loves them. When I cook for the professor, he always loves any dish I've flavored with tomato berries. So he knows just what flavor he likes. Sounds like we'd get along. I'm fun sure just used up all the tomato berries I brought with me. See that tree over there with no berries on it? It's actually a tomato tree. Someone must have picked all the berries already. Here I was hoping to add a little more to this curry. Hunch?
Hey.
Do you know anything about the berries that can be picked around here? Mancha. Munchlax found a blueberry nearby, but he says it was bitter and not tasty at all. Wish you could find sweet berries instead, huh? So you can find bitter blueberries around here.
Hey.
What sort of things are you good at? Munchlax. Says you can clean up pots and plates until they're spotless and sparkling. He washes dishes. That's pretty helpful. Come on, Munchlax. And by clean up, he means eat every last scrap of food until the pots and plates are spotless. Sounds like that's a point of pride for Munchlax. Oh, so it doesn't wash dishes at all. Just really loves eating. Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna end the part off here. I know I gotta talk to Persimmon and such, but I think I'm still gonna end the part off here because, guys, that's gonna do it for this part of Let's Play Detective Pikachu Returns. In the next part, guys, like I said, we'll probably break the ice and everything and make our way to the ruins. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you like the video, please give it a like button a click. And comment down below what you like about the video, didn't like about the video. And let me know, guys, what do you think of, I guess, this area? It's pretty interesting, and the whole thing with the berries. It's interesting. I like it, so, yeah. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. And subscribe to my main channel, too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RBG King Kid Twitter, are in there, too. Thank you all so much for watching once again. And I will see you all next time.